Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sarah and I post videos about life on the farm, just life in general. And if you like my content, please hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit the like button. Today we will be talking about Christmas and all of the joys and tribulations that come with it. My mother loved Christmas. She loved to decorate. She had some of the most beautiful trees. And when she started failing in health, she just didn't want to decorate anymore, even though my sister and I would offer to help. And for the first few years, she was okay with that. So a little background, we lost my mom in February of this year, and I still have not grieved. I know I will at some point, but I haven't yet. I'm still, I guess I just remember all the good times, and they weren't all good times, but that's what I'm holding on to. Um, I'm trying to remember her when she was healthy, and that helps. So back to Christmas. It was really hard the first couple of years when she moved into her apartment from her house. It was hard because she still wanted to decorate, but her eyesight was really bad, and she finally, after a few years, just said, "No, I'm not going to decorate anymore. I can't see them anyhow." Um, so we just she just didn't decorate. Um, she always wanted to have a wreath on her door, and most of the time I would make those wreaths and hang them for her. Occasionally she would want something from the florist to hang on the door, and they always made beautiful wreaths for her. I just, since we lost mom in February, I was afraid that I wasn't going to want to put up a tree. I wasn't going to want to decorate. And lo and behold, a week ago, I got the tree out and I put it up. It only has lights on it right now because of the kittens. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to decorate it or not, but it is so nice. And it was mom's tree, but it is so nice to see it lit up. It's pretty much been plugged in and turned on for the whole week. It's nice. I've always loved seeing a Christmas tree in the house. Um, I just, I don't know. There's just something about it. I mean, I'm sure you can all agree that there's just something about the Christmas lights that they're warming and just really nice to look at. Um, so, like I said, with the kittens, I'm not sure if I'm actually going to hang ornaments or not. Right now, Caitlin is the only one who has even found or seen the tree. I don't know if Clark has or not. She hasn't bothered it. But Caitlin did try to jump on it one time, but Roger stopped her from doing that. Um, so, like I said, I'm not sure about the ornaments. Maybe a few at the very top where they can't reach. But Caitlin is such an avid jumper that I have a feeling that even if they were at the very top, she would still find them. I do have a beautiful angel tree topper that my mother had gotten me. I don't know, 35, 40 years ago. I'm not sure. It's been a while. And she still works and she's beautiful. But with the kittens, I'm not sure that I want to put her on the tree, in fear that they will knock the tree over and ruin my beautiful angel. Um, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Um, as far as the weather goes, and I know that there's a lot of people that have their own thoughts about when Christmas decorations should go up. My feelings are, if it feels good to you, then do it. Put your Christmas tree up. If it brings you warm feelings, do it. And that's why I put ours up. Um, I wanted to be reminded of my mother and Christmas, even though she's no longer with us. I I know there are people that'll say, well, you should wait until after Thanksgiving, or you should wait until blah blah whatever. Um, I say, do what's good for you, and not just this time of year, but all year round. We all know that if we don't take care of ourselves and feed our souls, then, I mean, life is just off. You can't go day to day, um, not filling your soul with something good. And I know a few years ago, my soul was tired, very tired. And part of that was because, um, my mother had several health issues going on. It was seemed like every 2 months there was something, um, and so it was, my health took a turn for the worse at the same time. But I ignored it. I ignored all the signs. I ignored everything that my body was trying to tell me, and I shouldn't have. I have learned my lesson. I listened to my body. But this is the first time in my life that I am listening to my body. There have been lots of times when we were raising the kids, when, you know, they became teenagers, life would get stressful and I would not be feeling good, but I wouldn't address my issues because of the kids. I had to take care of them. And so I can honestly say that at 58 years old, I am finally listening to my body, and I am taking care of my body the best way that I know how. And part of that is putting up some Christmas decorations. And I just feel that it's really helping. Um, I want to remember my mother when she was in good health, not not when she was in failing health, which was the last 4 or 5 years. Um, Roger, his upbringing was a lot different than mine, in that his family didn't show a lot of love. My family, on the other hand, always showed love. Um, we always hugged each other. We always told everybody we loved them. And so it was kind of hard, especially when it came to Christmas. I think Christmas was the only truly happy time in his life. Um, it just seems like Christmas just brings out the good in most people. So now it's, he doesn't get mad if I say I want to put up the tree. He just he goes with it because he knows I'm going to do it anyhow. So there's that. Um, I feel like Christmas means um, something different to everyone, and that's normal. And I know there are people out there who absolutely dread Christmas. That was me a few years ago because there was not very many happy times in my life because of my mother being sick. And she was my sole responsibility. Um, Not only just doing the shopping and that stuff, but I would do laundry and cleaning and that kind of stuff, even though where she was living, she had all those amenities and she could still do laundry herself. But I mean, if I got there, on a Wednesday and I noticed that um, the laundry basket was getting full, I would sort it out and I would do the laundry for her. A lot of times she would have the washer full of laundry, and then was just waiting for me to plop the little pod in and close the door and start it. Um, but I'm getting off track here. Christmas. Um, I want to change Christmas for my husband and I this year. Last year I did not put up a tree. I don't think I've had a tree up for a couple of years now. It just seemed um, like it was too much, and it really isn't. I mean, there's nothing to it really. So I'm not sure why I was feeling like that, but um, not having my mom feeling well, I think was really, um, it took a toll on me. But like I said, I have learned from those experiences. And now I listen to what my body is telling me, what my mind is telling me. Um, and like I said, a couple weeks ago, I had started thinking, you know what? Maybe I should put up the Christmas tree. And finally, last week I did. So, and I feel good about it. I'm glad I did. Um, Hopefully, we can get some ornaments on it, but we'll see. But um, what was your Christmases like? Were they happy times? Do you remember um, being surrounded by family? My family is huge, and all of our aunts and uncles would get together and we'd rent a building, a space, because I mean, there was a point where we didn't all fit in anyone's house anymore. Um, I did have one aunt, when they lived on a farm. Her house was big enough, but that was maybe only 2 or 3 times. Um, so it was Christmas was always a positive memory for me, and I always tried to do that for our children too. No matter how icky I was feeling or whatever, I always made sure that we decorated for Christmas. But I'm curious as to what your Christmases were like. Um, do you have fond memories or do you have negative memories? I mean, because I know a lot of people do. I know a lot of people that haven't had good Christmases and it's kind of tainted them. And that's understandable. I mean, I was the same way. So let me know down in the comments your memories of Christmas, good or bad, and hopefully good. But even if they were bad, hopefully you can come around and have a positive memory at some point in your life of Christmas. Anyhow, until next time, bye.